the moment we've been waiting for, counting down the top 15 videos of the year. Coming in at number 15 in the countdown of the best music videos of the year, exactly as it seems, from home counties. This is just a really clever video, and the way that it sort of skewers office politics is also really funny. There's a lot of really fun things to like about this video. In this particular scene, I love two different things. I love how the camera seems to be swiveling on a tripod between these guys and the boss, and also how the boss is lip syncing the actual song. I love how these slides on the flip chart are all just making fun of typically upper management decisions. All space is desk space, it says here. Before that it says out of office hours is longer hours. This just strikes me as such an upper management decision that upper management would present as being fun and team building, and yet it just makes everything harder. Having the manager say, "Let's work on the beach," which of course would only create difficulties. And then also they're just as bored as they were in the office. This is also a great surreal touch with the hand and the telephone coming out of the dunes. I also love that then the boss is just partying alone in the office without all the coworkers. And you could read that as a bit of class commentary. The boss is in the office late at night partying because he wants to. The janitorial staff is in the office at night working because they have to. Just a really clever, entertaining video from home counties. Our number 15 video of the year, 2024. Coming in at number 14, Bazo Banga from Coco. So the first time I watched this video, I didn't know anything about the band. I had absolutely no context, no frame of reference for this video. And I was really struck by what a bold piece of art it was. And I got the impression from images like this that the lyrics were probably social commentary. Since then, I have learned more about the band. Coco is a band from Congo. And in order to get really interesting sounds from their percussion, they basically made drum set out of scrap metal and pieces of garbage. And that's why the drum beats sound so unique. Also, I read that their lyrics are indeed social commentary, commenting on the state of the government in Congo and living conditions like this. I also really like this effect that they're using that is almost like retrofuturism. It seems like they're projecting these images on a cathode ray tube, an old TV, and then filming the TV screen, which is really an interesting look to get these hyper-pixelated images. The first time I watched this video, I was speechless, really, because it's such a bold and confrontational song and video. And the way the graphics bleed into each other is also really cool. Like, let's go back and watch when the logo came in. I just really like the way the scene bleeds from the logo into these hyper-pixelated sort of video images. That was just a really bold and striking and unique and memorable work of art, musically and visually. Really great stuff from Coco. Coming in at number 13, Carl Blau with Who?
Strong skin.
The first time that we watched this video on the stream, everybody in the chat and I were all transfixed by the video. You have this sort of off-kilter and woozy pop-ish song with seemingly random drum beats peppered throughout, and a decidedly lo-fi video with puppets and bad video effects. And we were all absolutely grabbed by this video. Also, the first time that we watched this video on the stream, it sent us off on wild tangents, the chat and me. I love it when a piece of art takes you to unexpected places. And sometimes when you have a music video with a lot of seemingly random footage, it just doesn't work. But this video somehow works with the song because the song feels kind of ramshackle, kind of woozy, and kind of disoriented. And the random smattering of footage in the video just kind of reinforces that wooziness. Carl Blau with Who? Our number 13 best video of the year 2024. Coming in at number 12, 5 with Underground. So I have watched this video a bunch of times this year, and it's almost hard for me to articulate what I think is so good about it. But first of all, the song is a real banger, a real high BPM, high energy, really catchy song. And the video is based on only a handful of locations, and somehow it gets more and more exciting with each location. So the scene starts off as though it's a big warehouse party and everybody's kind of doing their own thing, and then all of a sudden the entire place starts doing the same bit of choreography. It's just great. And then this final scene where they're doing the choreography is so great because truckers in Europe and the US don't do this to their trucks, and the trucks look just crazy, insane, and beautiful. And then having all of these different trucks parked next to each other with all of their lights on, it's just a really exciting location. It's a great song. I love really fast music anyway. So if you play me a piece of really fast dance pop, I'm immediately going to pay attention. And then when it's as catchy as that, I'm hooked. Landing at number 11, we have Being Dead with Big Bovine. Being Dead is easily one of my favorite new bands of the last few years. They have sort of an odd combination of influences from like surf rock to lo-fi pop like the Vaselines. They remind me a lot of the Vaselines sometimes, to a wide variety of other things that they just throw in the mix. And their visuals are also just as exciting. And even though their videos are usually pretty low budget, they do so much with what they have. And this video, I think, is really clever and funny and interesting. And I love this storyline that the two of them in the band, the two band members, are aliens who come down to Earth to blow Earthlings' minds. And these low-budget effects are just so hilarious. I love these exploding heads. It's so good. And this, I think, is so funny. They blew up the cat when they didn't mean to blow up the cat, and then they brought it back, and it's this sort of horrible mutant Cthulhu creature. More great work from Being Dead, as usual. Big Bovine. Coming in at number 10, It's the Squeeze from Dog Race. I owe my left hand, but it's just a situation. So this was easily one of my favorite songs of the year. It's just so odd and such an odd mixture of like goth rock and these really odd vocals from this singer. And the music video is really compelling because the singer is such a magnetic personality in a way that you're kind of thinking like, is she okay? And the whole thing just kind of makes you uneasy. And the song structure is so unique on this song. The way everything drops out and then comes in again when she sings It's the Squeeze. It's really memorable. It's a really unique song. It's really interesting. Yes, especially her voice is very unique and really adds a lot to the song. Also that it seems like she's in some sort of an institution or a school. It's hard to say, but that she's alone there. The whole thing just is an uneasy situation. And then when she's seemingly having a breakdown singing into her imaginary microphone, it only adds to the unease of the situation. Dog Race, It's the Squeeze. Coming in at number 9, Jade, Angel of My Dreams. The first time that we watched this video on the stream, I did not know anything about this artist. Now I know that she's pretty popular in the UK. She won the X Factor in England. This video was really shocking to me the first time that I heard it. I had no frame of reference, no context. I did not know what it was about. I was not expecting such a bold artistic move. I love this huge dude in his giant tracksuits. That is one of my favorite things about this video, but there are also so many little details that make this video really interesting and unique. I like that a lot of things that happen now come back later in the video. Like this, when she sticks her gum on the guy's microphone, that's gonna be a plot point later in the video. I mentioned it the first time we watched it on the stream, but this sequence of scenes, I just love it. These scenes are so insane. This huge dude in his crazy tracksuits, just really bizarre, surreal scenes. Also, I really love a pop song that is basically modular and has like these really distinct parts that you wouldn't think fit together, but in the end they do, and that's definitely what this song does, and I love that about it. Of course, that was truly shocking the first time that I saw it, when she runs in with the chair and kills the new star who replaced her. In fact, the whole video was pretty shocking the first time that I saw it. I was really blown away by this mix of raw emotions and surreal scenes. It's just an absolutely epic pop song, and you don't expect a song that is barely 3.5 minutes long to have so much packed into it. It's just a really bold and exciting and unique music video. And as I mentioned, truly epic. Both the video and the song. Really fantastic. Landing at number 8, Lolise, Iron Woman. This Lolise song was a really surprising find for me this year. It's striking in how unique it is, both musically and visually. Lolise is such a strong screen presence, and the music is so surprising. I've spoken mostly about the song to this point, but the video is also really striking. And somehow it comes across as surreal, although the only thing making it surreal is that Laliz is out in these really interesting landscapes wearing haute couture. And this whole reed horn breakdown really surprised me the first time that I heard it, but it's definitely one of the main things that I love about this song. It's just a really bold and unique artistic statement from Laliz, visually and musically. Really exciting release, in my opinion.